Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here for a unboxing today of stuff I got from AliExpress. Now, there's a couple different stores. The only one that everybody might have heard about is Huacan. So this came from Huacan here. And I got, there was more to this order, but I'll show the other ones on a different video. For now, we'll just show these four because they came in one bag altogether. Well, I take that back. This one came in a separate bag, but the other three came in one bag. But let's get into this. Bear with me too, because I am tired. I've been extremely exhausted the last couple of weeks, so just bear with me. So we're gonna do this unboxing. I guess the first thing that I should probably do is I'll show you the thing on the bottom. It is a portfolio book. And sorry, everything's fallen. It's a portfolio book, and I decided to get this one this size because I'm doing some smaller stuff, and the one portfolio book that I have is humongous. So I figured that I would get a small one for these little ones that I'm doing and reserve that big one for obviously the bigger ones. So this one here is a 60 page or 60 pocket A3 portfolio book. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. And I got one that's like tinted blue because I didn't really want anything bright. Put that paper aside, or that bag aside. So it looks like, you know, it was flattened pretty good, but as you use this, if you just kind of press it the other way, it's going to open up rather nicely, as you can see there. So we've got 60 pages. So, oh, and this looks like it's a little pocket. So I can take, if I open this up, if you see here, you can take this label out of here, like so, and you can label it however you want. That way, if you're storing it on a bookcase or something like that, you can store it with this side out, and you can write what it is, what's there, which is good for people who do small ones throughout the year. You know, I would suggest, because they're heavy, not putting them back to back. Although this might, because of the way it's stacked in here, it might give you enough room to do a couple back to back. But I would recommend probably just doing 30 paintings in this. And the sheets feel not too thin. The Mylar sheets, they don't feel like they're too thin. Let's see. How are we putting these in? It looks like it's sealed on this bottom end, but there we go. It took a minute for it to come open, but it comes open, if you can see there. And you can fit all your diamond paintings in there. Let's open it flat so I can get a good measurement on one of these pages. So you can see how many, like what centimeter you could fit in here. So I have it open in the middle here. So if I go a little bit in from the edge, because I don't know if you're like me and you're going to try and stuff something in there, or if you're going to leave a little bit of a leeway. So you're looking at most likely, if you squeeze it in, you could probably get a 30 wide or long, whichever one. And this is like a 42. So I would probably, anything that's like a 30 by 30 or a 30 by 40, you could probably fit in here, because if you trim the edges off like I do and only leave the painting, most of those brands, like the smaller ones, they actually are about a 25 by 35. So this will be good for all of your little paintings that you want to do in between your big ones. Okay, so let me put this aside and we'll look at the next one. Next thing that I have for you guys. So we might as well go with the diamond painting that's already open. Well, the other one is too, but the other one, this one's got a poured glue, whereas the other one is a, what's it called? A, oh my gosh, like the glue sheet. I can't think of words today. So we're going to look at this one real quick. Okay. Alright. This one comes with a regular toolkit, green boat, little plate of wax, and a regular pen. The drills come in baggies, and these are round. Okay. Set these kind of this way. And here it is. It's a butterfly painting. Excuse me for 1 second while I get some tea. Okay, so this is a nice butterfly painting. And oh, this is very sticky. Very sticky. This, getting this off is, or peeling this back is actually quite difficult. It almost feels like they might have used the wrong kind of plastic on this. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all of the plastic off, because this plastic for some reason does not feel good. So I'm going to take all this plastic off. I'm going to get rid of this. I have some plain white sheets that I'm going to use to put it over it. Now this is actually glue. It's got glue all the way to the edge. But before I put my sheets on it, wow, there is glue all over this. I wonder if in transit it just got like rehydrated or something, the glue did. But so here's your butterfly that's in the middle, and it's got flowers. I'm gonna bring this up just a bit more so you can see the drills, or the drill field, I should say. Like I said, today words are hard for me. And we've got 24 colors. 24 colors. And they look like they're all letters. They're not in order, which doesn't matter really to me. But this is I think a really nice picture. I think it's going to turn out very well. It's like a nice little wreath. The background, believe it or not, the background is not color blocked. If you can see that, you've got a lot of, doesn't want to focus. Got a lot of different numbers or letters in there, right? So you've got Y, I see a Y, an I, a J. So we're looking at let's see, a Y, I, and J. So 3756, 3865, and 712 is what looks like your background for this one. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Let me, I'm not going to hold this straight down on there since I took the plastic off of it, but let me try and give you a nice measurement. We're looking at roughly, roughly 34, either 34 or 34 and a half centimeters that way, and roughly 34, almost 35 centimeters that way. And it said it was a 40 by 40 on here, but I think that's really pretty. Before I move, I'm going to grab some of my quick release sheets before I show you the drills, because like I said, I don't want to put that plastic back on it, because that plastic was really bad. Really bad. So I'm covering, since the glue is going almost to the edge here, I am covering pretty much the entire canvas, so that nothing gets stuck on the edges either, which is fine, you know. Let's see, if I do this one, and then that one will be a smaller one, so I'm going to go like this here, possibly. Yeah. So I don't know what kind of plastic they used on that, and I will link these down below so that you can see what companies I bought these from. And you know, it'll also give you pause, like, you know, if you don't want to deal with this, then you know, you don't have to buy it, right? With me, I'm fine. I look, you know, everybody's got to deal with everything. This is so sticky on this side. Everybody's got to deal with these things sometimes, whether they like it or not. So what I'm probably going to do is, maybe I'll put this, and then I'll take that plastic and roll it back up with the plastic over top of these, so that I can still roll it up real good. How far is that stick up there? It's not that far up there, so if I just go like this, that should cover that. And then I gotta get it more on this side. It's more on this one side than anything else. So if I do that, and then I can take this plastic and put it over top of it. And then I gotta make sure that I roll it. Which way was it rolled? It was rolled with the picture out. So I want to do that again. Roll it with the picture out, so that I make sure that... Oh, I'm rolling up this. Hold on. Hold on one second. This seems a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be. Alright, let's do this. And then I'll just put a piece of tape on it, so that I make sure that I don't lose the plastic portion of it. And I don't have to have it super tight. All I have to do is make sure that it's covered so that nothing sticks to it, right? That's all I really need. It's just to make sure that nothing sticks to it. Yeah, and then where did I put my tape? You guys weren't bargaining for all of this now, were you? That's okay. I didn't make that piece of tape long enough. So I'll just tape this like so. And I'm not worried about ruining that plastic piece, because honestly, when I get to the point of actually doing this painting, it's going in the trash. So that plastic piece is, so this will house it for now. So at the end I won't be able to show you the full picture, but at least now I know it's secure and it won't get dirty and it'll be fine. So let me put my quick release papers back so that we can keep moving on this, as my drawer is very messy. That's okay. Okay, you guys are being so awesome, being so patient with me. And these are the drills for that. So we have, actually I'm not going to open them up since I have 2 more diamond paintings that I want to show you. So I'll just quickly go through and show you up close. And you know me, I usually like to show them, but since I show them before I kit the painting up, I will most likely show you a kitting up of this one. So you'll get to see the drills when I'm closer. So this one, it came like this in the bag. There was no plastic around it. What am I thinking of? It's poured glue, and then this is what? This is double-sided adhesive. See, this is, my brain is just not working today. So this one's double-sided adhesive. And once again, all of these are from AliExpress. And this one I'm actually quite excited about because I think it's going to be really cool to do in the springtime. Spring, yeah. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but this, it's a honey pot with some bees and some honeycomb, which I think is really pretty. So let me pull some of this. It looks like it's just one big sheet. Sometimes these come, the poured glue, I mean the double-sided adhesive come with multiple of the quick release sheets, but this one's just one. So I'll do half of it so you can see. Look at that. That's really pretty, huh? Look at those colors. That glue is really sticky too, but it's not all over the place like the other one was. So let me show you this while I have it open so you can see it. I'm going to cover up some of the light to take some of that glare off, but so you can see the drill field here. And the background does have some color blocking, but it's got some other colors in there too. If I can get it to focus. It doesn't want to right now because I'm too close, I think. But I think the drill field looks good looking at it. Trying to look at my camera so you can see it. Now, these do have the guide circles around them, so I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get this to focus. You can kind of see them there. You can see the guide circles. So you're gonna want to take your time placing. Take your time placing them, and take your time. Just in general, just take your time with this, because if not, you're gonna see your guide circles. The glue itself, I do see some wrinkles in the glue over here, but I'm not seeing anything that's not fixable. Like the glue that I'm seeing that has some ripples in it right over here looks to be more like flattened down. So I'm not seeing anything that I'm gonna have an issue with when it comes to making sure that this is good. I say that as I feel that really big one right on the back there. So let me see what this is. Yeah, I think this one is a problem. This one right here, if you can see this, I'm having difficulty holding that up. You can see that crease right there. I got my finger on the back of it. You can see me moving my finger. That one might be an issue. I might have to work that one out. I might have to use a razor blade or something to work that one out. But we'll see as we go. I'm not gonna do this one right away. So we'll be able to let it rest for a while and see what it does after that. But honestly, this is probably the first one that I've had that's had any kind of issue like that. And then here's the other side. It's upside down, but here's the other side for you guys, which is really pretty. I think it's gonna look really nice when it's done, and I think that it's gonna be fun to do. So with this, like I said, I will most likely be putting this in my closet to hang up. That's usually how I store diamond paintings, unless I can fit them in my my bigger portfolio. But I'll usually what I'll do is I in my office here, I'll hang them up in my closet. And honestly, now that I'm doing this, I'm feeling that crease go away. I can still feel it, but it's not like it was. So maybe just letting it rest, letting that crease work itself out, that glue will sit the way I need it to. So let's look at these drills. So this comes with a little toolkit with a white boat, some pink wax, a little bit of baggies, and it's got 2 pens. So one of them has what looks to be maybe a, let's see, what does it say on it? It's a 10 placer, and then a 4 placer, it looks like. A 10 placer and a 4 placer. And this has a schematic in it, it looks like, or a inventory sheet, I should say. And these are all in the baggies. So in the inventory sheet, you're getting your directions. You get a little picture little finished picture of it. And then on here, it tells you your legend with your DMCs. So I'm assuming that's the DM. Yeah, these are the DMCs because this is how many you're supposed to have of each one. And we've got 45 colors. So that's a lot of colors for this one. With it not being super big, it's supposed to be I don't remember, a 45 by 45. Looks like this color here, this one number, I don't know what number 45 is. What's number 45 on this? 3865 is probably the thickest bag that I have, but the colors look nice. So again, let me put this in here so that I can not lose these, and I'll hold these up, but you'll see more of the drills when I do the kitting up for this. And these got some really pretty colors in there. Greens, yellows, oranges, browns. That's really pretty colors. So, and I'm glad it comes with this so that I remember what drill bag this is. So I'm gonna set this aside for now. I'm not sure where at this point. Probably just right on my seat for the time being. And then last in this video is this box from Huracan. So this came kind of bent up, but let's see if it survived. I think it did. I can feel feel up here is probably where the drills are, but we'll see. We'll see what happened and how this survived. That is all glued together. Let me get my blade out instead. So I like don't want to cut myself. You know, they teach us safety at work, and it's like, oh, don't cut towards you, always cut away from you. But it's not comfortable to cut away from you, so I don't think about it until I'm like, oh wait, I'm gonna hurt myself. Okay, so this has, oh, does this have 2 diamond paintings in it? Because I think I ordered 2 from them, so I think this has 2. It does, I think. So this is, does this have a number on it? This says number 20. This one says number 37. Oh yeah, it does. It has two paintings in it. Two kits in it. Well, that's more than what I expected. I thought there was only 1 in there. That's okay. Not complaining. So we've got 2 standard tool kits. And did I get both of these in squares? I did. So both of these are in square. These are square kits. So it looks like the kits are the same. You've got like a 10 placer, a 4 placer, some tweezers, and wax, and a bigger boat. So this boat's longer. I have yet to have one of these boats, I think. I think all the boats that I've gotten from companies have all been smaller. The typical like Mosfa size. I don't think I've gotten any that are this big before. And always love to get new tweezers, the fine point tweezers. So yeah, so we've got a 4 placer, it looks like, and a 10 placer. The thin, these are the thin ones. Big plate of wax. And this boat, I don't think I have one that's this big or this style. So that's good. And these are my favorite tips here. These longer tips. I use that pretty much on my. Well, I think I showed you in my last video on my one pen that I use most often. I ordered a pen from AliExpress too, and it looks like this is everything that I ordered except for the pen. So I'll have to see. Maybe that got lost or something like that. So we've got 2 here. So let's open up this one first. Get my scissors out. Where did that other one's? I have more unboxings to get you guys, to show you guys, because, you know, making sure that I have stuff for me to do, but also stuff for the channel. Excuse all the mess. I'm going to use the bag that my portfolio book came in for trash. So let's see if I can open this up, or I should probably just cut it. That's probably what I should do, is just cut it. Maybe, if I can do it. I believe I've gotten a Huacan. I've gotten Huacan before. I think I have something else from Huacan, but I don't recall it coming in a box before. I think this is new, it coming in the box. But they are double-sided adhesive, and again, I don't mind that they're double-sided adhesive. And this one here is 35 colors, so can you see that? 35 colors. And this is the picture. It's apples. I think the picture actually goes this way, not that way, but I guess it doesn't really matter which way you want to look at it. But it's apples in a container with what looks to be walnuts and different kind of nuts, and leaves. So I like it. Foam roller, it comes in that, which is nice when you want to roll it back up. Now this one has the 3 sheets on it. So, and their canvases are super thin. They have very, very thin canvases, which doesn't matter to me at all. They're soft. They lay flat pretty easily. And I haven't had, well, you know, I say I haven't had any issues, but the truth of the matter is I think that I think I've gotten one from Huacan before, but I haven't done it yet. But I do recall looking at the canvas and not seeing any issues. So when you're looking at this, that's what your drill field looks like. And it's funny because I can always see the double-sided adhesive, the gap, right? So I think the double-sided adhesive is the size of their strips that they put on, because I can always see the line on there. But it's still sticky. Like, I can see it. They've overlapped it. So I'm not worried about it not being sticky. I can see the glue on the whole thing. That looks pretty cool, huh? That looks pretty nice. So let me roll these back. I was trying to avoid that so that I could put it down properly. Yeah, see, that one kind of went sideways. So if I pull this off, I might have to pull this whole sheet off just so that I can get it back right. Unless I just make sure that I put it this way. If I do this and then pull it up on this side, I should be able to line it back up. So let me do that real quick. Put this down, put this one down, and then let's pull this top one up. And you always have to be careful when you go to lift up the paper, because you can pull the glue off of the corner of the, you can pull the glue off of the paper or off of the canvas, which is what I just did. I just pulled up like the corner of that glue. So I want to make sure that I put this back down so it covers everything. I'm going to turn it so it's easier for me. See, yeah, this one's all kinds of weird. So what I might have to do is just take the whole thing off, like so, and kind of do it by eyeball here. Like so. There we go. That's the one good thing about these little sheets, is that you can usually just pick the whole thing up and then put it back down, and I have it too far over to the left as I keep ripping this one side. Goodness gracious. It's hard because I didn't peel the other two sides yet, so, or the ones that are below this, I didn't peel them yet, so it's kind of still curled on the one edge. So if I do, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay. So let's pull up the two here. There's this middle one, and then this one on the bottom. And there's the rest of it, that other side, if you can see that. But I, don't do pictures like this very often. And I thought that it would be a nice kind of fall picture to do. especially, you know, as the seasons go by, you tend to get, or at least me, I tend to get kind of bored of the same season all the time, even though I decorate and like seasons more than holidays overall, outside of Christmas. But so I figured that this would be something that I could do maybe in the summertime when I'm getting sick of the hot weather and I want something fall-like, right? So this one here, it says it is FV1 4866. So, don't know if that's helping me. This is FA2. FV1 4866. So it does say it on the bag itself. So let's look at these. And I just have, after this, I just have the one left to show you, which I know this video is going on kind of long, but I'll just show you some really quick. So these are, again, these are squares. So, and I have my light down a little bit. So let me, if I move that up, maybe that'll help so you can see it. Just some nice colors here. If I grab some more, some really beautiful fall colors that you can see here. Some like burnt oranges or burnt browns, burnt reds maybe. Like a khaki mustard color. This is like a purple rose color, you know. So they're not in any particular order. They're super, they look really good though. And I think, you know what I think it is? I think the Huracan that I got the last time was round, not square. And I think I might have done that one. Let me close this back up. And again, you guys will see the drills more in depth when I go to kit this up. Now, you might not see the kitting up for this for a while, but, you know, hopefully you saw enough of the picture that will allow you to decide whether or not you want something like this or not. So there's that picture again. Okay, I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to look at the last one. And this one is going to be fun for me because I like, I think I told you guys in another video that I like coloring on graph paper because I like I like being able to have that pattern, you know. So this is kind of based on that. It's a kaleidoscope pattern that I thought was really cool, and they actually have quite a few of them, so you can get different patterns, different colors, and I thought that this would be really fun, really fun for me, and I thought that it would be almost mindless. Do you ever get a diamond painting where you're just like, I just want to do it. It's so easy. Maybe that's how people feel about color blocking. It's the same thing over and over again, so the repeatability is kind of soothing, right? So this is this one right here. See how I said it's like a kaleidoscope? But there's different things inside. So it's not color blocked, as you can see. It's going to take some effort. You are going to focus on it, but the repetitive nature of the pattern itself when it's done is going to be very, well, I guess you could go two ways. It could be really good on you, or it could be really bad on you. This has got 45 colors on it. And, oh, I didn't measure the other one. I'm sorry about that. I can, when I get done with this, I can show you. I can pull it back out and hopefully get you a little bit of a measurement on it. So let's do this top portion here. Ugh, as I'm ripping it. That's another thing that you have to worry about with poured glue. I mean, not poured glue, but double-sided adhesive, is if you're not careful with pulling these back, they will rip on there. And if you keep going, it's just going to rip more, and it's going to be even more annoying. But you can see that color pattern in there, which is really, I think it's really cool here. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to take this little sheet off so that we can show you like I did on that first one. So you can see the drill field here and the different colors. So it's not a lot of color blocking, but it's a very pleasing pattern. I think a lot of people like stained glass for the same effect, right? It reminds me of stained glass. So you do have 45 colors, and it's basically this whole pattern. It's basically this pattern throughout the whole thing. So let me put this back on here. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy. Why is she taking that whole sheet off? Well, because sometimes something like that is way easier for me to do than to pull it off and then rearrange it. Sometimes. So let's get the rest of it, if I can. Maybe on this side. Yeah. Seems that I'm better at pulling from my left to my right. So I won't take this one all the way off, but you can see it, how the pattern continues there. There you go. There's that. And I'm seeing a little bit of my canvas there. So let me redo this one. And that happens because my head just hit the camera. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. That happens because I was trying to put this back on before it was actually flat. So, but that's okay. And then we've got this one here. Excuse me. If I can get it. Once again, Stacy, left to right, Stacy. It's working out better if you do left to right. Okay, so there's that portion. And as I said, I mean, it's just repeating. The whole thing is just repeating. So you could actually just grab a color and go, you know, all the way around, like a mosaic or something like that. Mosaics are really cool because of that same thing, you know. You pick a color and you can literally just spin the entire picture. You can start off, you know, you can start off right here and then go to that corner, then go to that corner, then go to that corner, right? If it's the same thing. This one, I don't think it's the same thing, but it looks... No, I am wrong. I was going to say it looks like maybe these repeat somewhere else, but I don't know if that's true. And I don't want to fib at you. I don't want to fib. But I'll hold up the other picture, the corner picture, thumbnail picture. Goodness gracious. One more time I'll hold up that thumbnail picture so that you can see. Right there. I think that's really cool. I think that's going to look nice. And then these are the drills, square drills. So that's also something that's good because it's just, you're just getting that much more level of detail on a repeated pattern like that. They're able to add more colors to really make things pop. So you can see here, just by this alone, you can see the variety of colors that you're going to get in this painting. So, and I'll show them again. I've said this multiple times, but as I go to kit these up, you will get to see the drills closer, more close up for you. So, see? You can probably see a little bit better there. Yep. So again, to recap, you have this one, the kaleidoscope looking one. Show it one more time, kaleidoscope. We have our apples and nuts, our fall apples and nuts. That sounded funny. We have our honey, bees and honey. It does not want to focus. Let me see if I think I still have the picture on the thing that I can show you. Yep, right here. So our bees, our honey pot with the bees and honeycombs and flowers. And then this one that you don't get to see again. Oh, I can show it here maybe. So this one, I kind of taped it over, but this one is the little butterfly one. So wow, that was more than I expected. And then you have the portfolio. It was more than I expected. I really thought it was only going to be the 4 things, but it's 5. Got the 3 diamond paintings, 2 in squares. We've got 2 diamond paintings that are in rounds, and we've got our, here it is, our portfolio book. Wow, that's a lot. And I have a lot more to show you guys. So keep a lookout for new things. Keep a lookout for these to be kitted up. You guys also know that when I am kitting up, I like to show a completion of what I was previously working on. So, you know, as I'm kitting these up, you will hopefully see some completions. And then, yeah, as far as the holidays go, I'm not planning on skipping any days. Right now I've been uploading on Wednesdays and Fridays. My videos go live on Wednesdays and Fridays. I plan on continuing that. I eventually want to get 2 more. But you know, yeah, I'm starting small. I don't want to overload myself, and I also don't want to just whip things out for you guys, right? I want to be able to make this enjoyable for me as well as for you. So tune in Wednesdays and Fridays for now, and then hopefully I'll be able to get more throughout the week. As in the future, probably after January, I'm hoping maybe February, I'll be able to do more a week. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and also I welcome comments. I do try to answer all of them, and thank you to everybody who has commented on previous videos. Keep them coming. Alright guys, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.